The entertainment and determination of the James Jachi Kweson's case as Michael and Kwama Nyimfa versus James Jachi Kweson and 2 others, writ number J1-11-22, 17th May 2023 by the Supreme Court, is quite unfortunate, though the court, in my humble view, was misled by the earlier decision of the Supreme Court in Sumaila Bill number 1 and Dramani and another 2011, 1 Supreme Court Ghana Law Report 132. Even there, the Biabel case was not, unlike the Jachi Kweson case, determined on its merits by the High Court and the Court of Appeal. However, the determinative consideration is that the Constitution has clearly assigned post-parliamentary election matters to the High Court under Article 99 and post-presidential election matters to the Supreme Court. These provisions are specific, while the provisions of Articles 2 and 130 are general. The Attorney General, the President's principal legal advisor, and 4 nominees of the President serve on the Judicial Council. The President thus has ample opportunity to influence the nominations by the Judicial Council. Furthermore, because the constitutional provision requires Parliament's prior approval, Parliament has a veto power over the appointment of any Supreme Court justice. I'm pausing here a little. You want a judiciary to be free. Apart from the Attorney General, who is appointed as a political minister by the President has 4 other nominees on the Judicial Council to ensure what? Impartiality.
And more importantly, the judiciary has the bounden duty to hold all other powers, entities, and agencies of state accountable and ensure transparency in their actions or deeds. And in this respect, in that trial was a constitutional court, not just any court, adversarial court. And the Electoral Commission was the returning officer. She was accountable to the people of this country. And the Supreme Court ought to have allowed her to go into the witness box and account to the people of this country. They shielded her to the detriment of our country for today and maybe for tomorrow. And it is a very, very shameful situation. It doesn't show that our Supreme Court is prepared to hold our institutions accountable.
Mamima wakwaba na menkaiwo ese auditions no gusua ekoso ewo Akroma Plaza Takrade yatena se intino fa kwada no ebrantem na omechedia owo ensesa kwada do dibru 12 years into ye batten fa aba ne hyedem manimpie chire no kwan no na ebi obaba ye da chensuma esren ewo Ghana ene wiase nyina mabedwafo eguso ewo ha edian megeso ene abena pokoa ahwenne na video sa wahwe eye sembia Justice William Atuguba edi atudwa Nnawotwi mu se okokasa ye ewo dwumadi encheche dwumadi bi omoye yase ya ochese oman yetem adwumako no enuma bi atosi kakra ya eho behia se edi osempanyifo pegem na mo manfo no nya gidie ewo oman yetem adwumako no kabami kabia mamo na kasa emu ene se de fine pepepe ye eye adwuma na ye bisa se ne seba wo kan ye yaseme mu oduru ewo so man no enya daje edi yedwuma anase ye dadan senkan ni bia ye wo so bia eto na dwumu ewo ho mame hyase ewo Alfred honom na ye misa se de wokase the executive no to de bia ya na wo mu influence ewo judicial ne so no ya na ewo so ene man yoma bi koso se de ye hunu no no ya ni masam dada anasa fe na wo ekronani a wo no wote bi Alfred opanyin se bo de tudwai egasma wo so man no nya daje edi yedwuma anase emfa no sa
ahwini opinion na sem na ye me hu kakra e me nya kakra because we hu why yes Supreme Court judge that obi appointed no President Rawlings time na President Rawlings appointed no. Does it mean say President Rawlings appointed no not occur Supreme Court no? The NDC government had control over him. That is the first question I say, Ebisano. Okay. The NDC government have control over him. Is that why time I call yes, a Supreme Court case no, or no any a few others no were dissenting on the case no, and now they ruled against the case. At that time, the NDC under Mahama pressure him to do that. Because sometimes, we show political coloration in same P nedeba. I don't know why this time and Obeka as but we are man Crawford say a friend say officer NDC for by or lobby to become the Speaker of Parliament. Into so can Yamadia a betcha say nature say the coin down. But let's come back to the substantive matter. Substantive matter is say or say government has control over the Supreme Court. Me, the little I know is say president don't say walk or your minister way and now your CEO way you have control over yourself and over what you do.
Okay, but the statement after don't make it say it be a pay when you be na yatene can one baba speaker no any evidence to that effect.
I say mate.
Okay.
Into ABA based on that. Najama all your speeches is here to favor his coloration.
At the same finance.
Oh, at the same sometimes you find yes and sometimes you the yeah train ashe.
Okay. Means
say ABA e could do ho there. But I know the anya asem I say adia airport say do ho. At asem. But well, coming back to the matter no. Yatina say Supreme Court judges are independent people. Obia wasua law. Edu bibia we do sa pempenso no. Ye ne wo ko ho a ye fa okeken ko ho. Ye ne wo ko because ye nim say wadwem ebie. Na say eno be ka che say government has influence over them. Sebi, I think it's an insult to his other colleagues or more. Because yes, you are trying to tell them that they are not independent-minded people. They are controlled by somebody. And you're right, and you're fair, and you're nice. Say, if you have time, yes, when you look at the people, share your friends saying, Justice Sophia Kufu. Nancy Ampo who say, even after the demonstration near there, nobody stopped there. And she went on her own accord. We share Georgina Wood. We share my friends say here the latest
Gertrude
Tokonu even before her no they are not the male you know they are all people of respected caliber. They are not people say president wants now president who will think will be back just like any other person. Who Supreme Court would did I think 70 years or 75 you are done. Then you move out for another person to come. And to say any and they are learned people, they are people of high caliber. Now but now we can say they are controlled or they are more or less pursued or pushed by government to do certain things. Sebi. Why is Supreme Court judge that? On this okasa. But
okasa be executive no influencer. When say a year I say it is an appointment. I want my president to be appointed no. It mean so mujumadi so. I don't know what the way one.
That is why I make say me ma appointment e bia won ye lawyer. Won ye e bia na ma fa Supreme Court. That is why I can control you. But these are people who have pedigree.
Okay.
In their status. Obia why ye juma. Enya enimtie hwe obi ti say Professor Henry Taminsa Bonsu. Wa chair there as a legal professor. She obi ti say Yule Konindi. Wa ye juma e do sa stage. Afi no bet na say because of nipa baako interest obe say anything. When you look at the people there, enye nkrofo a ebia obeka say obi keke a ebia unqualified so obedu ho. She say ebia wo ko no unqualified e na obi force say onu akoshe ho. Na onu akoshe ho na obetumi control. But if you are your own person who qualify na wo ko ho, and I don't think anybody in the Supreme Court is not of that pedigree because it goes through a process. And yet, answer never do president or a president best signing off say yes, you are final. Go through all the legal counsel near the end. It goes through that process. They approve. The bar association near the end. They approve. Into any idea, nipa back now no say we na me paint and one no. So are you saying that all those people places omo ko fa nyina omo de omo use omo adwen say yemfa obi a oye independent minded or take law na say obe chair law no mu obe fa ejuma ne to say ono an ejuma oye ahye nyumnyam. Why would I want to soil my name because of someone's personal interest? I don't think me yes sir, and I don't think all those sitting there will do that.
Martin, me that say set.
Yeah, Auntie Amra, I mean to me on say Binia Comson Otie Papana Thompson. Sorry, Otie Papana. Mean to me who's Otie na. Because we comment now why I completely at all. Yeah. Papana Kasaya akra to the extent and say O Prezi Nanado Papa. Time or CG or be president. They are all can say political class no some level of effect on judiciary performance. Because main topic and say saying a judiciary ever protecting and democracy. What I say, and already number of cases as see in our history as support on argument. For example, Osite Media Commission appointment of MDs of state-owned agencies. It happened under our government. Osite, no. Case no koye no CJ na obe empanel ade or 3 years. Time na JJ mre eye no ansana koye. What you say? That is one. Osite under Kenyan government. Okay. 2. Osite recent EC registration exercise. Yeah. Microphone be the call quarter. CJ no ma data ye beti no na ye wie den ye wie Osite eno as one. Osite Domevlo case no was at the end of the day Domevlo movie ni but na hu nim fa so cause time no declare judgment na Domevlo na ya pamono e ma no koda nti on my instances no Osite Jachi question there, no, I was stating it clearly, say post-parliamentary cases should be handled by the High Court. Now, Supreme Court I handle presidential there if BBs are back. No, so it is anyone can say ABA, Yobia corner, Puno or you, or Kata say, into the young share as a country, say a Persia, Nine, democracy, 18 Timor, young share. Especially appointments of to the Supreme Court. For example, Osite we say a Judicial Council. No, I'm say president or 4 appointees. Also, it is a Judicial Council. Ne BBA. I mean president influence. But even no, omo recommendation no crowd. Say and I am for so far. I say presidents no crowd. Omo adwin time call council no recommendations. No, maybe you on a council no year. Omo pay their council na day. That is all about it. It's about defending our democracy. Okay, it's see, set me try no say okay, kind next no eba format at a point and or say or advocate or advocating ye or say a judiciary no me kind of perform yes they will move from political pressures and ensuring attractive working conditions and secure tenants. And what in Osanso do Judicial Council. And also so than I will say, Oma Umunya appoint one as the appoint some of the these offices, Nana say positions no. I will say it based on merits without considerations. Be to say, oh, with the protocol, when the microphone to near from your diafano. Favoritism or where the assume si penasem into near dinaba and as well your micromony ethnicity it's near dinaba it's no a banner the executive need the pressure now politically no more dema wa mention war as some more kind to mean say out of place say you be discussing that part. Thank you. Well, maybe the position now if I want to wait Alfred Thompson corner straight say political or attack papa. What you say? No, maybe or attack Atuguba. But with all fairness, Papa was very objective. What you say? Or try say, so issues in Obia, why political science, political communications law, wouldn't say it's an issue. What you say? Judges' term of office, their qualification, what goes into it, are they influenced by political lanes?
Are they influenced?
Are they?
Are they influenced?
Well, it's arguably, yes.
Okay.
Arguably, yes. You can take the United States, for example. This is not specific to Ghana. My answer is not specific, but arguably. Because the United States, for example, when it comes to certain political decisions at the Supreme Court, you can see clearly where it's likely to tilt towards.
Okay.
What you are saying. But it is based on their principle and belief in certain laws and certain democratic principles. Nti America say, Papa we no, ono raise, ono chere and said the judiciary no ebe protect instead of say omodi yen be trouble. This is as a result of coup d'etats that happen in sub-regions near. Denti adwendwen a omo nyina omode ba na ya hwe said yebe move Ghana forward. It's not about attacking anybody. Said the American no praise na do papa said your Omodeno Supreme Court say unya issues with the Nkrumah government, two Nkrumah government, ne papa no ebeye CJ and sana a friend saying Kwesi Abrefa victory no obeye executive president. Or citing in
okay.
And or even go after certain men fancy ye cool for that or share no or ye activists na okay. Say my attack na papa na why be Ghana. What you say? Okay, we did I better make a chat on the papa na be attack a particular government say ebia say but say yen hwe sanioma we na we no say for example media commission DAC under Rawlings is a recent one under current justice Chief Justice don't have law case ni na what
na me follow pa obi be ka say adenti na se wo mu na we realize say na we nyina eye the fact nu say no na be boa ma the judiciary no aye independent no ma ye omadwuma yie a protected democracy say the we kan ya aden na wo wie betina fiansa na ma realize be kan sansem we whilst you are in office we be kan at that point in you say owo mu na oka nti wo say you say eyampa
you see such officers oath almost way. What you say? That is my understanding. Okay. What you say? Na anyoma bi or within mo betimi deliberate ebia as a judicial council as the Supreme Court as judges way share. They can deliberate on it. They can make recommendations to the president, but not to your knowledge. We won't say public. What you say? So I say when you are challenged at a time for 6 months, not panel. What you say because or take a decision that did not favor the in quote the CJ then and the government at the time. What I say? Or go through. What I say? I don't say to the extent also called justice Pegaho to complain and advice whatever he cited. Until I yes or complain you but more appropriate. Omo mabon things but they say we retire you are more of a judicial activist and or kasa
mama na set Alfred few minutes on this
me kasa no he chose the part on obefa SUT on in a meso measure part or drive on people's integrity yama will be appointment to the Supreme Court. That is the integrity of the individual who has gone there. So who can say the person can be influenced or is influenced by the executive? You have dented the person's integrity. Because as someone who can say the person is not an independent-minded person. The person cannot think and accept and act on his own unless the executive catch you say, yes sir, not my yes sir, to say zombie. And we are talking about oath of office. When you go in as a Supreme Court judge, you swear the oath to respect and abide and protect the laws and the constitution of Ghana. That is the first and the foremost thing I will swear. Okay. So whatever you do, it means that the laws of Ghana is supreme. And nothing that will bow. whether the person promoted or appointed you or not, he appointed you because of the integrity you hold. The integrity I will cherish it. The person I will hold your demeanor near there. Until you back, you will for big power, and you will be only a dream, and you will be an adream wolf, and you will be a wabodam. You see that the person's mind and you should be supreme. Obi a winning say or independent minded say a banner say you check laws of Ghana and now you shenyama echo under the laws now affecting no. And you have questioned those people's integrity at this point in time. Even the engineer makers and makers say the appointment of these people is not only done by the president, it goes through a process. Or more years are processing now, their image is dented by what they are saying. And these are the things as a yeshe now you're protected because the moment you do that now,
say true, na wa responde na yemra studio sa na meba mabedwa for home na ye rapia pa ne sa say enti ye besan ko Perez Dome ni ahwe se de ahoboa na tenyambo otina eye Adom praise na waje so ba me say ye behim na ya hwe ho asenti no ye behim afred ye behim nyambo otina
ntimi de me nkan hwe maka mama me invitation book go mama me bi ntimi mba metina fi ahwe nya hwe Adom what's in the
but the
Ghana State po as such as kose
okay
omonya omahwe omade and then ye ne to ha ye ko tie bibia na ye the final ya ba sana mo tube yo bi foforo na asem kasiesi say omo kan say shops in pon close ni ade na problems bi and confess omo sika ni ade but omo so omo kusuma omo ye say ye respect no and that is why I can say dueni amane hu po ke eya wodjoba gamanye aya wodjoba ewo nyamede mu na beka
me that's set
you
what's it kind
kakra.
Oh, okay.
That don't mean can be American.
Oh, me one crime moja kakra. No me.
Mate.
Oh, say
you papa na mama.
Me mama. Me wa kakra.
And I say yes, say kakra mama dia o say.
Mama dia o bi.
Oh,
and now mama no 50-50.
Men kana sa.
Set ma bi.
Oh, ya ma Gas State ni due. Am say gama nye adane na chi. Na ya bompa say nyame o ya nyame no. Obeje ne kra na wanya baby partner me kasa na me dia chia gama nche menem se na ni aye ko nyame be hwe ni true menene na ko school
oh okay
no di ma chi wo school or secondary school okay nti nyame anhwe omo so na ya bompa say ma basa bia ba because nanka yehu say bi no mo de court ni ade nti ono aska manche no ne mpanyfo no omo exercises nimdie no na asomdue nye den emba Gas State na omo yi gamanya foforo e wa asomdue that's
Madam Sainti mabedwafo na
1 minute
anopai
1 minute me
de meniomo akase pacho miti
a week na MPP4 ye koto
na Nnawotwi
ye da obia say the way ya conducting and so far na atwitwa I want kakra bibe mu but still we managed it well mesre say next week ye kwa ye koto abani yi me de mesre maybe so mo say omokwa omontoma number 2 Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ono no order number 2 wona 2 sure na we nya 2 direct na ye nim say mo si nyama
no so I politics
ono na obetumi amba na ote economy na say obetumi adandan nyama ama here because the world over we have an economic crunch
okay
and then America say Sweden ebisa for $7 billion dollar relief omo de kwatcho central bank it tells you say all over the world no sikasema ye basa but enim say ono ti ase ne de obetumi adane dan nyama ama yen nti ye besre say yenhwe focus na ye say obia leader bia ni the time this time we need an economic guru obetumi pushing nyama ama yen and that is Dr. Mahmoud Baumia we believe in him and we know that
Abrazama what can we do Dr. Baumia, I'm going promise on another my Ghana for I'm going to say growth. You cry, revising it to 1.5.
So almost so no your advice, and you know na it take short no.
On any head of
too many beginnings somebody and the
on any head of the economic management team. The economics of
management is an advisory body
and constitution as a mandate in a constitution.
Oh,
you're an advisory body.
A high level of
massa.
You rough for
economic management team is an advisory body.
You know, I manage economic teams, throughout.
But and I was
and Nana Dona Magana what you say, Dr. Baumia, and Ebe handle the economic activities at my. We are
talking about world economic
inflation.
Inflation. Said there's a world economic crunch. World economic crunch are let us all sit down and say
over 40%. Inflation
is it only in Ghana? Is it only in Ghana?
Yeah, revising it to 1.5. Exchange rate. They say I'm 12 cities.
Is it only in Ghana? According to economic crunch.
Mama ma kwa abanti de ekoso e wo Perez Dome na wo hye no na ye kai wo mpatcho se wonya to ticket a enye late obetumi aba yen reception abeto ticket na so de fa phone no de hia ne se wo momo e wo phone no so wo sika kakra e wo so nti ye star 714 star 003 star 3 hash misi so ama obiem ye star 714 star 003 star 3 hash na was send it now the total ticket no 70 Ghana cedis ye ni VIP de na ye ni bia ni nyina no e bia ye 70 Ghana cedis bra da ye nyina ye nkobom enkoda nyame ase Alfred bo se see asset but oboneto ticket is here but all badun praise pen wo experience be
menye bi da ntina na kade se mo ma experience so mo ma enye hwe
obi anka so ba we so dem so ma just be cassette
me pen se see ama fama me no bia wo show no so mama invitation na me ba
say
na ma ba
ye ko nya me ye nya mbo na oh but
me say woni ne ko ma me
o ba se me na ko
woni ne ko adom praise
who declare Bibia?
I declare Bibia.
Don't declare. How declare?
So no one quad.
Set that watch now. But I say.
Nyame don't watch now.
No problem.
Great.
Come to. Then turn on fire. You can now no be answer say you can answer.
Oh, the papa say ya papa.
This is the one that say you want papa.
Oh, definitely. It's ya 40 for. You go so ya hoboa. You do ye sorry so understand. Who invite me
next Saturday be program across the nation.
Oh, what the me was studio until you were reporters across. You were you be adwuma
ni. Me showdown.
Me ba cho you do see anopai na wo twidwumadie e na wo hwe mama na wase esa wo kan me ho edi amegye so ene abena pokua ahwene na mabedwafo owura Alfred Thompson woko NPP amanyoko ni mu a national communication team no oye member na owura set ofori ohene NDC national communication team no oye member omo na ebeka me ho yedi nkomo ema wo no ene na woche na NPP ekoto aba ede mu Frank Atuni leader of the party ahead of 2024 general elections ye bewo grounds your election headquarters panye kwa na beto forma ye di mu amane ne beba na wahunu se de bekokosi se abatu atwa to won bekenkan na omato din sasumasi anobenten na etu franka no ye de sa amane ne nyina ebema on ema refi enso mfi se ene yeyi audition no ahyase ewo Akroma Plaza ene ye ahyase Akroma Plaza takrade fa obana ekọ mo amo free mate mo amo bempen takrade nyina no fa kwada no wo hwa men kwa de na ne oba no unum so talent ampacho obeye the next biggest star ewo Ghana ha say nsoma no ono ana oba no fa ne kosesi ne na wotwen so eye Accra audition Mikado Hotel ene ye beye no Accra audition no ntime so ya na wo de oba no aba na aye fefefe mada wase ama omo ene hwe ene tie wutie wasempa 94.7 a yeda wase ye pa yeda wase emroso production crew ni nyina no medamase esi ohene Frank Walanyo Nyonato Akwasinsia Sarah Opare me director no pay camera sound setting lighting munyina medamase emroso makrao ye besia bim na ochise ne